Today I'm going to show you 3 great uses for Nduja paste. Nduja paste is a spicy, spreadable salami from Calabria in the south of Italy. It's got loads of flavour, packed with fiery chilli and ground pork. So my first recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a fiery scrambled egg. Beat some eggs in a bowl. You don't need to break them up too much, you just want to make sure that your white and your yolk is well combined. So I've got my pan on a moderately low heat. I'm going to add a little drizzle of olive oil and add my eggs to the pan to gently cook them. I don't want to cook them too rapidly, I just want to get them really nice and soft and tender. I've not seasoned my eggs, and that's because the Nduja paste is packed with flavour. A little really goes a long way. So as my eggs finish, I really want to retain that nice fluffy texture of them. I'm going to take them off the heat and I'm going to fold through my Nduja by adding something that isn't hot to the eggs, that slows it down and seasons them perfectly. And then ready to serve. These are delicious on their own, but they would be equally delicious on a piece of toast or with a bit of sliced avocado. So now I'm going to move on to my bruschetta. This is a dish that is truly representative of the region down in the south of Italy. For this dish, I've got some Char grilled ciabatta. I'm going to top it with a bit of my Nduja paste. It's good to know that you don't need to cook this, you can eat it straight out of the jar. So I'm just spreading this all over the bread, getting it into all those little nooks and crannies. And I'm going to top it really, really simply with just a bit of torn mozzarella, which is nice and milky and quite mild in flavour. You don't want anything that's going to kind of compete with the really rich flavours of your Nduja. And then topping it with a couple little leaves of basil. Torn fresh from the plant, you don't need much. So this adds a little bit of freshness to the dish. Finally, in classic Italian style, I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil and a sprinkle of sea salt, just to help liven up that mozzarella. So for my final dish, I'm going to make a really simple pasta that maximizes the flavor of the Nduja. In a pan, heat a little bit of oil and start to warm the Nduja paste. To the pan, I'm going to add some halved cherry tomatoes and let them cook in there with the Nduja and that little bit of olive oil, just until they're soft. The cherry tomatoes in this recipe really help to balance that rich umami flavor that the Nduja paste offers to the dish. So once my tomatoes are nice and soft and I'm starting to get a little bit of sauce in the pan, I'm going to add my pasta, which is all ready to go here. If you think that it could do with a little bit more, it never hurts to add an extra little spoon. So once my pasta is fully coated, I'm going to take it off the heat and I'm going to add some rocket. I like adding fresh leaves to my pasta because it balances out the kind of richness of everything else going on in there. From there, I'm ready to serve. Just to finish off, I'm going to shave a little bit of parmesan on top because it wouldn't be a bowl of pasta without a bit of cheese on there. And that's it. 3 great ways to use Nduja paste. For more Waitrose Cookery School recipes, click to subscribe.